So I know some people have been asking and they want some updates of where we are on our Dragweek car. Well, honestly, there's not a whole lot to say right now, other than I'm working on it. Let's take a look. For those that don't know, this is the car we're taking on Dragweek, 1967 Mercury Cougar, and it needs some love. Mainly where there was a vinyl top on the car, and right here it's rusted pretty bad, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, the car is straight and fairly good. Been doing some sanding on it to try to get it smoothed out, but this is it. This is the car we're taking on Dragweek, 1967 Mercury Cougar. So what's going on with the car? Well, I entered it in the street class. Not sure where it will actually be once we get there. There's a few things going on here. Let's take a look at where we're at on the motor. The car does run and drive right now, but it's still a work in progress. So let's take a look under the hood. I got a lot of work to do. Still need some tuning, still need some work done in the engine department, but that's no big deal. There it is, 310-ish cubic inches, and man, it runs good. It's got some ponies, and well, there's still some things that need to be done there, but that's no big deal. That's no big deal. We can get that done. Some of the other things that I need done is, one, I got to move these to the inside. I literally zip tied them to the cowl right there when I was breaking the motor in, and they've pretty much lived there since then. I'm wanting to change the front suspension. I'm wanting to do adjustable coilovers, something like the dual adjustable Viking coilovers, so I can set the ride height where I want and help with weight transfer. On a little old school here. I want to do the same thing in the back, some adjustable Viking coilovers or something equivalent to them. I've got some old school Lakewood ladder bars that I'm going to be putting on the back of it, and putting a different gear on the rear end. We're doing a different transmission in this car. It's not going to be the transmission that's in it now. We may in fact even change the motor. We're working on that part. Inside, you'll have to excuse it, I've got junk piled in here as I'm working on it. Inside, I still got to do a dash pad and a carpet kit. Put a tunes in it, got to put a radio in it so we can have something to jam to going down the road. I have all these dash parts and everything, but I don't want to put them on after the dash pad goes in. But speaking of that, I did put a brand new windshield in it. New rubber, new windshield, original stainless back around it. Now I went ahead and put the stainless back around it for the simple fact that I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna have time to get the car painted before Dragweek, but I'm gonna try. I can tape it off. I'm not trying to win a car show. Out back right here, I'm having some issues with the sequential turn signals. They're not sequentialing. Is that a word? Yeah, whatever. They're going, and they're not going, whatever. So, gotta work on that. So yeah, this is where we are. This is what we're doing. This is our Dragweek build, and we've got about a month to have this car Dragweek ready. Now we're going to do something nobody else is doing. At least I don't think anybody else is. So here's what we're going to do. There's two things we're doing that I don't know if anybody else is doing. One, Dragweek, for those that don't know, is 5 racetracks in 5 days. You drive your car between tracks. The road is generally what gets most of the cars, but we're doing that, and then we finish Dragweek on a Friday. We have to be in Knoxville Saturday morning for our Southeast Gassers race with our Galaxy. Yeah, so we're going to leave, I don't even know what it is now, in Illinois. We're going to leave Illinois on Friday afternoon, drive straight through, get to Knoxville by Saturday morning so we can jump in the car that I'm supposed to have a buddy of mine take to the track and race again. That's the first thing. The second thing we're going to do is, most people, the way Dragweek works is most people take their car, they load it onto a trailer, they haul it to the start of Dragweek. Well, then your truck and trailer get impounded. You're not allowed to touch them again. You drive the car on Dragweek. You come back at the end of Dragweek, load your car and all up on that truck and trailer, and then you take it home. We've already established I'm going to another race afterwards. I'm not going home. That just seems too complicated. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to drop back and throw a Hail Mary here, taking this car. We're going to trailer to the back of it and leaving South Carolina and driving to the start of Dragweek. No truck and no trailer. If we're going to claim to be the fastest street car, we're going to be a street car. I'm not knocking the guys that trailer their cars. They've got a lot of money in their rides, and if that's what they feel comfortable doing, then more power to them. I'm not mad at them. I'm not trying to pick on them. For my personal taste, if I'm going to claim that this is the fastest street car in America, then I'm going to use it as a street car. So we're hooking a trailer to the back of it. We're loading all our junk up on it, and I'm putting a roof rack on it, because why not? And we're driving it from here, South Carolina, to the start of Dragweek in, I think it's Illinois, to the start of Dragweek, because they moved it when Memphis shut down. So we're driving it from there to the start of Dragweek. We're going to do the 5 days of Dragweek. Again, I'm in South Carolina. Drive it from there, start Dragweek, do 5 days Dragweek. We're then going to drive it to Knoxville. I'm going to jump in my Galaxy. We're going to race there, then jump back in this car. My buddy's going to take the truck and trailer, take the Galaxy home. I'm going to jump back in this car, and we're going to drive this car from Knoxville back to South Carolina. We're going to claim to be the fastest street car in America. We're going to be the fastest street car in America. Yeah. No bullshitting here. No race cars with a tag on it claiming to be a street car. Again, if that's what you want to do, that's on you. No trailer queens that go out once a year, make a few passes, and claim to be the fastest street car. Again, if that's what you want to do, that's on you. We're driving it. We're driving it, if I had to guess, 800, 900 miles to the start of Dragweek. We're doing Dragweek, and then we're going to drive it to Knoxville, race the Southeast Gassers race. Then we're going to drive from Knoxville back to South Carolina. We're going to put, guessing, 2,500 miles on it while racing it. Yeah, if we're going to claim to be a fast street car, we're going to be a street car, and we're going to do street car shit. And we may find something to get into on the streets. We'll see y'all there. Till next time, God bless you.